wraps up another edition of the Morning Music Mix. Captain and Company takes off in 5 on oldschool101.com. Class is always in session.
All right, our next record, You Be a Disc Jockey.
This is Orlando's own DJ Jimmy Joslin. Join us this Saturday night for a night of 80s and 90s freestyle music at High Tide Rooftop Bar, formerly Latitudes on Church Street. It's the before and after party for the Freestyle Explosion concert with Stevie B and Lisa Lisa. For more details, go to my Facebook page, DJ Jimmy Joslin, or oldschool101.com.
Orlando, get ready to experience a night of R&B hits after hits. It's the R&B Music Experience Keith Sweat Birthday Celebration. Friday, July 22nd at the Amway Center, Orlando, Florida, with Keith Sweat. With a performance like you've never seen before on his birthday, Keith Sweat. It's going to be an epic music experience with Monica, Tevin Campbell, Tamar Braxton, Genuine, 112, and so. It's the R&B Music Experience Keith Sweat Birthday Celebration, Friday, July 22nd at the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. Tickets on sale at Ticketmaster.com. Another global events production.
Nothing says New York more than Nathan's Famous hot dog and crinkle cut fries. Find your nearest Nathan's Famous and have it delivered right to your door, including fresh Angus beef burgers, New York cheesesteaks, hand-dipped chicken sandwiches, and our signature hot dogs and crinkle cut fries. And that's not all. Enjoy Wings of New York, the most flavorful wings, tenders, and Harlem-style chicken and waffles around. Order now from WeDeliverTheFlavorOfNewYork.com.
Now that's flavor.
Do you have a car sitting around you want to get rid of? Then here is a great idea. Donate your car now and help local veterans in your area. Yes, one fast call to the Veteran Car Donation Program, and within a few days we will come and remove your car for free. You can donate any car, in any condition. We'll use our vast network to sell it. The proceeds raised goes to help local veterans and their families, and you get a tax deduction. And all you need to do is make this free call. Clean your yard up, get rid of an old car, and help the vets. We make it easy. Make this free call now and book your fast and easy pickup. Call the Veteran Donation Program now.
Call 800-253-1892. 800-253-1892. 800-253-1892. That's 800-253-1892.
Make some noise!
oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1.
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only. You're rocking with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Disney on Ice is hitting the road, and you're invited. Experience the coolest new adventure with your family and all your Disney friends. From Toy Story 4, The Lion King, Frozen, Moana, Aladdin, and more. Once the fun starts, it never stops. Discover where the road leads you at Disney on Ice Road Trip Adventures.
Tickets on sale now. Coming to the Amway Center September 2nd through 4th. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details.
Stand by.
Power on.
About time we're going to start the party without you.
Let's get the show started.
Captain Company
Is now boarded.
Gate
2022. The thoughts and opinions expressed on Captain Company do not reflect those of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network, my union, its affiliates, and or sponsors. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Captain Company Internet Airways flight number 2012 with nonstop hits for grown folk from Central Florida. My name is Tammy, and I will be your head flight attendant this morning, along with Reese, the producer. If there is anything I can do to make this show more enjoyable for you this morning, please don't hesitate to let me know by ringing or texting 407-304-0488. The captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign, so please sit back and relax and enjoy Captain and Company. Now via your favorite online station.
Well, good morning from the flight deck. This is your captain speaking. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Mike. What day is it, Mike? Listen, guess what today is?
I do have a drinking problem, but that's only when I'm hanging from the rafters by my knees.
Thanks for flying with us on Thirsty Thursday. If you cannot handle your liquor, please seek professional help. And don't blame us that you can't handle your liquor.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro.
Drink 'em up, drink 'em down, then smoke. Drink 'em up, drink 'em down, then smoke. Drink 'em up, 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 drink 'em up. Drink 'em down, then smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Of my very best friends paid $1,000 apiece to have a drink with Congressman Johnson.
So I close in about an hour. Maybe we can go get a drink.
Thirsties, amigos.
I do have a drinking problem, but that's only when I'm hanging from the rafters by my knees.
You drunk on yourself, Illinois. Don't let me raise up. You talking to me? I done told you! Take your drunk ass home!
Drink 'em up, drink 'em down, then smoke. Drink 'em up, drink 'em down, then smoke. Drink 'em up, 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 drink 'em up. Drink 'em down, then smoke 'em if you got 'em.
whiskey. All you want.
Hey, look, man, I ain't falling for the same trick twice, all right?
Johnny Brooklyn. We still have his liquor from the bottle.
Alas. No, we must act as our own bartender.
Are you done mixing yet?
We're rolling, Captain.
There's no need to fear.
Captain and Company in the morning.
Is here.
No, it's different this time.
You know this ain't no place for no kids.
And no, you can't have a lap dance.
He talks more than the phonograph record.
Do you want to have a party? Do you want to have a ball? Huh. Do you want to make a scene? Then scream!
Roses are red, violets are blue. Did anybody deal with that thunderstorm last night? I mean to tell you, no, there's no such thing as global warming. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Bull crap! That thunderstorm last night, 10 o'clock here in Orlando, was unbelievable. I mean to tell you, it reminded me of an African monsoon. Yes, I've been to Africa, people. I've been there once. And it rained like hell. But anyhow, boy, last night, the thunder and the lightning was ridiculous. But then again, the people that were driving were just as bad. I think they were trying to pick up a bottle before they hung out with us on Thirsty Thursday. Drink 'em up, drink 'em down, smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Tears, no fears, man. Oh, is that right? Respect it, don't neglect it. All right, my brother. Treat it, don't beat him. All right, baby.
Wheels up, flaps down. Let's fly.
Texas 1549, runway 4, clear for takeoff.
You can always return to Orlando. You like it? Tell me what you're working with.
Flight number 2452 and Stevie B is coming to town Saturday. I know I'll be there. I don't know about you. Captain and Company in the morning on a Thirsty Thursday. Drink 'em up, drink 'em down. It's party time.
Inside my heart, I wish I know it from the
My cousin's going to be on stage Saturday night down at Amway. Stephen Hill is his real name, but you know him as Stevie B. 14 after the hour, Captain Company. Big shout out to my buddy Alan Beck from Pacific Concert Group for answering the email and hooking me up personally with tickets. If we're so bad, Vic, why do people want to run with us?
I know.
I know. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. I know somebody is probably sitting there up in, what's that place they're in, the press secretary. She's up there in Staten Island probably going, how in the hell did you get tickets at the last minute and then you didn't tell me? Oh, but see, this is what happens when you don't communicate. You're on vacation, I'm on vacation. It's going to be a fun night out at the concert and then the after party with DJ Jimmy Jocelyn. Slick Vic, where are we supposed to hang out at?
Yeah, so it is at the place formerly known as over at Latitudes off of in downtown Orlando.
Okay, so basically Saturday night just downtown Orlando.
Yes.
That should be the place to be. And people, if you're going to be out consuming adult beverages, do me a favor. Stay the hell off the sidewalk, because that's where the drunks will be at.
Yes.
Aren't those the famous words from Dr. Jerome?
I believe the famous words of Dr. Jerome will be, if you're driving, drive slow. If you're flying, fly low. Right. And stay the hell away off the sidewalk, because that's where the drunks will be at.
That's right. And we've already got our designated driver, DJ Gemini. We're going to show him a good time out on the town. Gemini. Gemini. And I'm waiting to hear if Kumo Kyle will join in the festivities. Fellas night out. How much trouble could 2.5 DJs get into? He's not a DJ, he's a sports guy, but I could at least tease him. Because I told him, I said, hey, I got these tickets, and you need to tell the missus that you're hanging out with the boys Saturday night. Period, end of story. And he laughed, and I think he is trying to, what's the word I want to use for that? Pull that one off.
Negotiate?
Oh, yeah, negotiate, yes. Because when it comes to men and women, you know, people being out or going out, one's going to go out, the other one's going to stay home. There's always some drama. Always. Vic, I don't understand this. Like, one person will go hang out at a club or a bar and, you know, just at the watering hole hours on end and then go home. And the other one is in his studio working like a slave on the Hebrew tip and, you know. Did I just go there? I'm trying not to.
You went there willingly, sir.
I went there willingly. Kind of like last night, the thunderstorms here in Orlando. Did you pay attention to how hard it was raining and the thunder and especially the lightning show we saw?
Yes.
I thought I was at Disney World. And then I realized Disney's a, 45-minute drive from the studio?
At minimum.
Yes, with the way some of these people drive here in Orlando.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do we have the worst drivers here in Orlando? Could somebody please explain that one to me?
Because most of them came from New York?
You know, no. It's like they're on vacation. Their whole body, their whole mind is on vacation. It's like they get off the plane, they get the rent-a-car, they see a stop sign when they're leaving OIA. That's Orlando International Airport for us local folks.
MCO is the proper code.
Yes, it is the proper code. Yes, MCO.
Local folks don't call it. Local folks don't call it MCO. We call it OIA. It's people out of town that call it MCO.
Yes. When you should be saying, after they arrest you, MCO, I need some toilet paper in here. You know, chow in the hole, that kind of thing. But you know, that's only for you folks that are felonious. You know. But I just don't understand, Vic. I was out at the airport 2 days ago to take Johnny Brooklyn home, and people cutting folks off. Worse than roller skating.
It's bad. Captain, it's bad, man.
And I'm like, where the hell is the police? When you need the police to police these highways, where are they?
They out busy calling Army sergeant, telling Army sergeants to suck their lower extremities.
Well, you know, there needs to be some more people out there patrolling the highways and byways.
Oh, I agree. 100%.
And the poor highway patrol is too busy writing tickets, so I get that. They're covering accidents. I get that. But where is OPD? They should be pulling people over for driving all crazy and whatnot.
They be driving 55 and a 35, going from one lane to the opposite lane when they just realized like 200 feet before they're in the wrong lane.
All on the phone, going from the left lane to the right lane, and vice versa. I mean, damn. Maybe they should have me, or better yet, the CEO should be the police. I swear to God. She should be out there patrolling. What do they call that? Citizens on patrol.
Yeah, Citizens Patrol.
Yes, she would be writing tickets faster than I could blow my nose. That's pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, my God, because the other day we were out and she was hollering about, how fast are you going? I said, I'm going 70. What's the speed limit? 70. Well, why is that guy slowing down in front of you in the left lane? He needs to get his ass out in the left lane. You know the left lane is for people that are going the speed limit. I'm like, and the story goes.
Yeah, when I hear people start yelling and screaming, I just start tuning them out like white noise and like, okay.
Unbelievable. Now, if she was riding with us to Jacksonville, that's a whole nother story.
Man, look.
I'm practicing for the Coke 0400.
Yeah, August 27th. Captain's going to try and qualify for the Coke 0400.
Hell, at least I'll be showing Bubba. Bubba, this is how you're supposed to drive. Drive that car like you stole it. And then play some of this music in the background while you driving like you stole the car. And maybe, just maybe, the brother will win at Daytona. 21 after the hour. Thirsty Thursday. Drink 'em up, drink 'em down. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Repeat after me. Computer screen off. Happy hour on. One of the best parts about being an adult is we get to call this networking.
You drunk on yourself. Illinois, don't let me raise up. You talking to me?
I done told you! Take your drunk ass home!
time for a special announcement.
Captain and Company in the morning. It's a Thursday. Slick Vic checking in with some news you can use to kick off your day. As the latest hearing regarding the insurrection that took place on the Capitol January 6 last year came to a close on Tuesday, some stunning revelations were unveiled. The January 6 committee abruptly raised the question of witness tampering, and the former occupant of the White House had attempted to contact the person who was talking to the panel about his investigation on the 2021 attack at the Capitol. Representative Liz Cheney from Wyoming said, quote, "We will take any effort to influence witness testimony very seriously." The person the former occupant of the White House tried to contact declined to answer or respond to his call, Cheney said. The person alerted the lawyer, who then contacted the committee. The disclosure by Cheney was not the first time the panel had raised concerns about witnesses being contacted by the former president's team in ways that could reflect or at least create the appearance of inappropriate influence. It divulged examples last week of other times witnesses have received outreach from allies of the former president, and some suggesting he was aware that they were talking to the committee ahead of testimony before the panel. A spokesperson representing the 45th president did not immediately respond to a request for comment.
President Joe Biden will continue his trip in Israel today, featuring closed-door meetings with Israeli leaders. He'll first meet with Prime Minister Yair Lapid, who recently became head of an interim government after the previous coalition collapsed. The country is holding its fifth election in less than 4 years in November. Biden will also meet with former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, the head of the opposition party, trying to make a comeback. Biden said that on his trip, he will discuss support for the creation of an independent Palestinian nation alongside Israel. Instead of a new peace initiative, Biden is expected to encourage both sides to move closer toward a vision that works for both Israelis and Palestinians, according to his national security advisor, Jake Sullivan. Later this week, Biden will fly from Israel to Saudi Arabia. Brittany Griner is due back in a Russian court today. Things resume after she last week pleaded guilty to drug possession charges. Griner was arrested in February at a Russian airport after authorities said they found cartridges with hashish oil in her luggage. Griner's guilty plea could be an effort to speed up court proceedings, so any negotiations to bring her back to the U.S. could move forward. The plea also may have been part of a strategy to get a more lenient sentence. Griner faces potentially up to 10 years in prison, and her detainment has been made more complicated by Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which came just weeks after her arrest. There have been reports that Russia may be pushing for a trade of a notorious arms dealer in a prisoner exchange.
And that's what's going on in the wild world we live in at this hour. I'll be back at the end of hour number 1 with your entertainment reports. And now the captain will tell us why we shouldn't be drinking outside, especially with this hot-ass weather we got in Florida.
Because your ass will fall out. That's what'll happen. Trust me, that almost happened to me. 35 after the hour. Let's talk about the weather, shall we? On hour number 1, Toronto, good morning. Joey G, walk for the park, 66 on the outside. Going up to 76 later on today. Sunny skies for you. Sunshine in D.C., 78 on the outside, 89 for you. Kansas City with Johnny Brooklyn now that he's home and he can spray for his own roaches instead of spraying around here for ours. 76 on the outside, 98 later on today. Oh my goodness. San Francisco with Doc and the Gang, 56 on the outside, 68 mostly cloudy skies. Los Angeles, 60, 80 later on today. Right here in Orlando, it is already 81. 94, and you will get a light show sometime this evening. Trust me on that one.
We interrupt this program for a late news bulletin.
According to CNN, the gentleman, well, I shouldn't say gentleman. Vic, you take it away.
Yes, so the man in Columbus has been charged with raping a 10-year-old girl who then went to Indiana to seek an abortion. Garrison Fuentes was arrested Tuesday by Columbus police and court documents and has been charged with felony rape of a minor under the age of 13. He made his first court appearance Wednesday and is being held on $2 million bond.
Hold it. He should be held on no bond. He shouldn't even be the luxury afforded to him at $2 million. This is crazy. This is why Ohio is a state that I do not like to pass through. They will shoot and kill a black man, but they will let a scumbucket rape a 10-year-old child and get away with it. Only in Ohio.
Yeah.
Only in Ohio, people. Wow. Tina B talking about Jazz Sensation. From back in the day, Captain and Company in the morning, 43 after the hour, Thirsty Thursday, as we drink them up, drink them down, smoke them if you got them. The Angry White Man, Mick Dolan on the flight deck within the hour. I think Mick and Andre Portier both come from the same, are cut from the same cloth.
How so, sir?
Because both of them are always late and always complaining about something. You think?
I don't know why.
Big shout out to Oscar up there in Pennsylvania checking us out. Also, the press secretary got after me about that comment I made. Oops. That's what happens when, I'm going to blame it on the alcohol. That's what it is. Since it is Thirsty Thursday.
You want to blame it on the Rue or the Henny?
Yeah, the Rue and the Henny. Oh, there is a little drop of Henny. Thank you, Johnny Brooklyn, for saving us some. But the big story to me, or my big concern today, is now we're finding out more about the poor little 10-year-old girl that got raped. Okay?
Yes.
This is a subject that most folks would not like to talk about, but we have to talk about this because this is something that has happened here in America that should not have happened. What the hell is going on around here? If that had been one of my daughters, this guy would have been castrated. You hear me? Off the planet, out of here. But the state of Ohio wants to try to, quote unquote, prosecute this man and then going to give him a $2 million bail? This is what I think about the state of Ohio. And y'all are going to laugh. But this is my show. It is my opinion, right? And we do say in the very beginning of the show about opinions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ohio should be in the South, and Mississippi should trade places with Ohio. Because every time I hear something out of Ohio, it is stupid. And I'm beginning to think that there's just stupid people in Ohio. And maybe they need to, and they act like rednecks, so maybe they should be in the South, and Mississippi should go to the north. What are your thoughts on that one?
Well, it's like 6 and 1 and half a dozen in the other.
I mean, they're shooting black people for target practice, but this guy gets $2 million bail. I don't get it. Damn near all of the people I've talked to about this story are like outraged. Because it is outrageous. Why is this going on in America?
Because, Captain, it is the white Republicans who have this pie in the sky dream of having everything back to 1950, where white male Republicans are in power, and anyone else that doesn't meet their profile is a lesser citizen and has no rights.
I got what you're saying, Vic, but most of all the white folks I know, males, except Mick Dolan, agree with us. But if Mick Dolan agreed with us all the time, we would have no controversy and we wouldn't have a radio show worth listening to, would we?
No, we wouldn't.
Okay, so we got to have a little controversy in there. But
controversy?
Yeah, kind of like, I would like to get the press secretary's brother, Franny, on the phone about that one, because I know he'd call that guy a schmuck and every other damn thing. I mean, this is outrageous. What else is America going to do that is going to make me just want to scream? I set Victor up for something, and once again, he dropped the ball. Damn you, Vic! Damn! anniversary to Miss Mary and Colonel Pete. They were married 43 years ago today. And after the honeymoon, they conceived a child, and the child's name is, well, he's going to do the horoscopes for us.
From the shores of the St. John's with your daily dose of sarcastic positivity, this is BP. Hey, it's Miss Mary and Colonel Pete's anniversary. Stand back. They've been married 43 years today, this Thursday, July the 14th. Let's have some fun with the horoscopes today. And starting with Aries, you should be happier than usual with what you see in the mirror. I imagine if you've been married with somebody for 43 years, you'd be happy too, because your inner beauty is more visible than usual. You could also feel especially sociable. If my dad just feels especially sociable, stand back, and there may be Jack Daniels involved. Both old friends and new should find your company especially congenial. That's true. Gemini, a female friend you haven't seen for a while could surprise you with a call. A lot of interesting news and useful information could be exchanged that benefits both of you. I'll be waiting for that call from said female friend. Wonder if she'll stay a while. Cancer, with the current aspects at play, you could find that the hard work you've done in the past finally brings financial rewards. This will make you very happy, but don't get carried away and go on a spending spree because, well, crap's too expensive anyway, as it is. Leo, today you might find yourself thinking longingly of exotic lands and possibly traveling to them in the future. Did you know that Colonel Pete and Miss Mary have been to Hawaii? And the one time they did go to Hawaii, well, Dad got sick. You could also wonder about the people who live in those countries, and romantic daydreams may distract you from your day-to-day business, so it's important to stay focused. Colonel Pete doesn't have day-to-day business unless it involves watching movies. Virgo, a small sum of money could come your way today. It could be that someone pays you what's owed you, or you could win a small amount in a lottery. Either way, I'll take the cash, please. You might find a $20 bill laying in the street. Well, what's the possibility we could find a $100 bill? And get a load of this, too. Sex and romance are very much on your mind. Sex and money. Well, ain't that the American dream? Oh! Libra. Your romantic side is flying high today. The opposite sex in general and your own partner in particular are going to seem especially attractive to you. Better tell Timmy to stay the hell away from the house today because the old folks are going to get kinky. It is their anniversary after all. Scorpio, new people you meet today are likely to be favorably impressed by your manners, social skills, and above all, your excellent sense of humor. Don't be surprised if all of this brings you some new opportunities today, possibly beginning that career as a stand-up comic you've been sitting on this entire time. Sagittarius, romantic feelings blossom today. You may suddenly appear more attractive than usual. Lovers and potential lovers may seem unusually attentive. It's your anniversary. Get your freak on. Capricorn, you could wake up this morning, look around, and decide you want to spend as much time as possible working on your home. That does sound a lot like Miss Mary. She's been in retirement how long, and she won't sit still. By the way, peaches are available for purchase. You could be bored with the decor and want to make some changes. Oh, Lord, no, they're going to be rearranging furniture. I'll stay away from the house this weekend. Aquarius, today you could receive an affectionate, supported letter or a phone call from someone close to you. Does that mean the press secretary loves you? She really loves you. Communications with others should go smoothly, and intelligent conversations could well take place. I don't buy it. It's Thirsty Thursday. Y'all talk crap the entire time anyway. Pisces, your financial affairs could look especially rosy now. Some benefits are definitely coming your way, although everything isn't as promising as it seems. You could find yourself with less than you were hoping for. Well, you know, ain't that par for the course. Taurus, today you might find yourself more inclined than usual to actively explore your interest in the arts. And I guess I'll turn on the songs again and start singing into the mic. You might want to look at an online art gallery or attend a virtual concert or a play. Virtual concerts are still a thing now, I guess, huh? Your interest could be in the motivations of the artists as much as the works themselves. Yeah, because I'm that kind of nerd. I don't mind admitting that publicly. From the shores of the St. John's, this is BP. Happy anniversary to Miss Mary and Colonel Pete. Again, 43 years strong, 42 of it they've had to put up with my sarcastic ass. That requires a shot or two for the entire room. Let's get back to Captain and Company in the morning right here on Old School 101.com, where class is always in session.
The party has just begun. Wow, look at all these people. I wish I could dance like that guy. Gee, it must be great.
Captain and Company in the morning, finishing up hour number 1 on this Thursday. Slick Vic back with your entertainment report, brought to you by the BJ Murphy Show. Mondays through Thursdays, 3 to 6 on oldschool101.com. Well, we can officially rule a former Oscar host will not be back to reprise her role if given the opportunity. Wanda Sykes, a comedian who served as a co-host of the 94th Academy Awards, the one with the infamous slap, said that she will not be returning if she was asked. Despite calling it an amazing night, Sykes says she can do without having such an important role on the future. On whether she'd be interested, she said, "Oh, hell no. I shouldn't say it like that. You know what? It was an amazing honor, and I think it is something you will want to do. You do it once. I don't know if I will want to do it again. It's a huge job, and it took a lot of people to clean me up." Well, we all know what happened at infamous night on the 27th. Yes, Will?
Keep my wife's name out your mouth!
I didn't even say your wife's name. You gotta go ahead and slap somebody else. Slap the angry white man for all I care. While Wanda Sykes says no to a return engagement, Nick Cannon says, maybe. During a recent interview with Tamara Kissin on her YouTube channel, the Wild 'N Out host spoke fondly of his fantasy love with Mariah Carey and how no other love would ever compare while playing a game on the show called Spin the Block. I truly respect her, the relationship that she's been in for quite some time. And dude is amazing with my kids. We got family gatherings. I truly respect her, but come on, that's my fantasy love. That's someone I will always love. Cannon said that he will be hesitant of getting back.
It's going to be an epic music experience with Monica, Tevin Campbell, Tamar Braxton, Genuine, 112, and Silk. It's the R&B Music Experience Keith Sweat birthday celebration, Friday, July 22nd at the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. Tickets on sale at Ticketmaster.com. Another global events production.
Hey, this is Kayla, and my dad and I wanted to remind you that you don't have to sit by your computer all day long just to listen to this station. All you have to do is download the TuneIn app, save it onto your smartphone, then type in the name of the station you're listening to, and that's it. How cool is that? Anytime, any place, and anywhere. The TuneIn app from this station in the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
This is Orlando's own DJ Jimmy Jocelyn. Join us this Saturday night for a night of 80s and 90s freestyle music at High Tide Rooftop Bar, formerly Latitudes on Church Street. It's the before and after party for the Freestyle Explosion concert with Stevie B and Lisa Lisa. For more details, go to my Facebook page, DJ Jimmy Jocelyn, or oldschool101.com.
Do you know someone with a drug or alcohol problem? Get help right now. Insurance may cover everything. Stop the drug and alcohol nightmare. Are drug and alcohol problems hitting you too close to home? Get help right now. Insurance may cover everything.
800-758-9761. 800-758-9761. 800-758-9761. That's 800-758-9761.
Make some noise!
Oldschool101.com. WFCH Digital Broadcast.
Number 1,
Winter Park, Orlando, Florida.
They're Americans!
Part of the Aquarius 7 Broadcasting Network.
Text your friends.
Copyright 2022.
The one and only. You rockin' with the best.
Our primary objective is to keep the groove.
Disney on Ice is hitting the road, and you're invited. Experience the coolest new adventure with your family and all your Disney friends. From Toy Story 4, The Lion King, Frozen, Moana, Aladdin, and more. Once the fun starts, it never stops. Discover where the road leads you at Disney on Ice Road Trip Adventures. Tickets on sale now. Coming to the Amway Center September 2nd through 4th. Visit DisneyOnIce.com for show details.
He has traveled this nation from IHOP, Texas, to Waffle House, Tennessee, to Poke Bowl, Connecticut. And he has learned that in every region, the common denominator is American exceptionalism.
Captain and Company in the morning.
I do have a drinking problem, but that's only when I'm hanging from the rafters by my knees.
Hour number 2. Drink 'em up, drink 'em down, smoke 'em if you got 'em. And please continue praying for our brother, Dr. Jerome. I know you're listening, brother. I got what's left of that Hennessy.
I've worked hard all week, and it's time to take a break. Play me some Marvin Cease or some Marvin Gaye. Call me later, because I won't be at home. I'm going out tonight, because I feel like it, I came out to have a good time. Yes, I did. That's all. Said I got my money, and I got my whiskey. Because tonight, oh yeah, real tipsy. I'm not gonna sit around all night long. I'm gonna dance until the morning comes. I'm gonna let all of my troubles go. It's 2 a.m. in the morning, and I'm ready for more. I came out to have a good time. Yes, I did. That's all that's on my mind. Said I got my money, and I got my whiskey. Because tonight, oh yeah, real tipsy. Said I came out, yes I did, to have a good time. Yes I did. That's all that's on my mind. Said I got my money, and I got my whiskey. Because tonight, oh yeah, real tipsy. You see, all you want to do is go out and have a good time. You're not going out to pick up anybody, right? All you want to do is let go some frustrations because you've had a hard and a hell of a week. You got your money, you got your ride. Go ahead on and have yourself a good time. You know what I mean? This is what I'm trying to say. I came out to have a good time. Yes, I did. That's all that's on my mind. Said I got my money, and I got my whiskey. Because tonight, oh yeah, real tipsy. I came out, yes I did, to have a good time. That's all, oh yeah, that's on my mind. Said I got my money, and I got my whiskey. Because tonight, oh yeah, real tipsy. I've worked hard all week, and it's time to take a break. Play me some Marvin Cease or some Marvin Gaye. Call me late, because I won't be at home. I'm going out tonight, because I wanna get it on. I came out to have a good time. Yes, I did. That's all that's on my mind. Said I got my money, and I got my whiskey. Because tonight, oh yeah, real tipsy.
Every time I hear that song, Mel Waiters, Got My Whiskey, I think about my daughter Christina when she was a baby. One day I was sitting on the porch after a long day on the air, enjoying the Palm Bay sunshine, and she comes up to me and she says, "Daddy, why are you drinking whiskey?" And I almost spit my drink. Whiskey! It's whiskey, and I was drinking rum. But Daddy, doesn't that make you do crazy things? Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, yep, it does. Kind of like a conversation I had last night between my son Daniel and Kayla. Her birthday is tomorrow, 22 years young. And we were talking about what our favorite drink is. And when my daughter said tequila, I almost lost it.
Oh boy.
I said, "You drink what?" "Daddy, I like tequila." You know that tequila will get you in trouble.
I'm aware.
She said, I can handle it. I'm a daughter of the captain. Oh my goodness. We're all going to get together on Sunday and spend some time together, do some family time on her birthday weekend. Saturday, you know about the Freestyle Explosion. Downtown Orlando, as well as the after party. We'll be down there for both events. Next week is Keith Sweat. Then we start getting ready for football season. Jacksonville Jaguars training camp. They're supposed to go back to camp, I believe, next week. And Media Day is sometime during the last week of the month, and we will be up in Jacksonville. So there will be a morning show that will be kind of a best of. And if you're watching on Facebook, you'll be able to see what's going on at Jaguars training camp as Kumo Kyle and I are going to go up. And if Vic, if you want to come, just send me an email. I know, and we'll accommodate you as well. That could be a fun road trip.
Especially you had to stop over at the Bucky's Missionary Baptist Church.
Oh, absolutely.
Where the Reverend Kyle is pastor.
Absolutely, man. I miss going to Bucky's. If you've never been to Bucky's before, you need to Google them. Hell, we need to send them an invoice every time we talk about Bucky's.
We should. You should.
You know,
by the way, Captain, Jaguar training camp will be beginning on Sunday the 24th, where both veterans and rookies will be reporting on that day.
Okay, so that means Media Day should be possibly Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to guess. I'm waiting to hear back from our boy who's on vacation until Monday. Old Dave up there with the Jaguars. You know whose birthday it is today, Slick Vic?
Who would that be, sir?
That would be Jamie Gomez, a.k.a. Taboo, from this group that you tried to make me feel like I needed to shut up after your little tirade on your entertainment news. So maybe I'll take...
It wasn't a tirade. It was more of a explanation.
Okay, well, I'm going to shut up now on Captain and Company in the morning.
Shut up, just shut up, shut up, 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 shut it up, just shut up, shut up. We try to take it slow, but we're still losing control, and we try to make it work, but it still ends up the worst, and I'm crazy. We're trying to be your lady. I think I'm going crazy.
Girl, me and you was just fine. You know, we wine and dine. Did them things that couples doing in love. You know, walks on the beach and stuff. You know, things that lovers say and do. I love you, boo. I love you too. I miss you a lot. I miss you even more. That's why I flew you out when we was on tour. But then something got out of hand. You start yelling when I would break plans, even though I had legitimate reasons. You know I have to make them dividends. How could you trust with private eyes, girl? That's why you don't believe my lies and quick to say, shut up, just shut up, shut up, shut it up, just shut up, shut up.
We try to take it slow, but we're still losing control, and we try to make it work, but it still ends up the worst, and I'm crazy. We're trying to be your lady. I think I'm going crazy.
Why does emotion gotta move so fast? Love is progress if you could make it last. Why is it that you just lose control every time you agree on taking it slow?
So why is it got to be so damn tough?
Cause fools in lust could never get enough of love. Showing the love that you be giving, changing up your living for a loving transition. Girl, listen, mission trying to get you to listen. Humanity, each other has become our tradition. You yell, I yell, everybody yells. Got neighbors across the street saying, who the hell, what the hell's going down? Too much of the bickering, killer with the sound and
Shut up, just shut up, shut up, shut it up, just
I'll try it.
I never been a quitter, but I do deserve better.
Believe me, I will do better. Let's forget the bad, start this new plan.
Why? 'Cause it's the same old routine, and then next week I hear them scream.
Girl, I know you're tired of the thing to say.
You're damn right, 'cause I heard them lame dame excuses just yesterday.
That was a different thing.
No, it ain't.
That was a different thing.
No, it ain't.
That was a different thing.
It was the same damn thing, same ex excuses. Boy, you useless. Whoa. Shut up, just shut up, shut up.
Just stop.
Shut up, just shut up. 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 Don't go now, please go. I don't know. Shut up, just shut up. Shut up, just shut up.
Stop the talking, baby. I start walking, baby. 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 Stop the yapping, baby. What happened, baby? Stop the talking, baby. I start walking, baby. Stop the yapping, baby. What happened, baby?
That all there is? Is that all there is? Is that all there is? Is that all there is?
Morning shows are becoming more than just a leisurely stroll. We have to compete here.
Captain and Company in the morning.
We're a respectable R&B station.
With all due respect, sir, this is not a respectable town.
Drink 'em up, drink 'em down, then smoke 'em if you got 'em.
sperm. Just like I told you from the start, the sperm will enfold you. If you just let it come inside, I know you will get it. You've got the power to do it all with no short stopping. No conversation. Not today, go disco hopping, super sperm.
That's my boy Captain Sky, right here on Captain Company in the morning. 28 after the hour. Slick Vic, where you at?
We interrupt this program for a special announcement.
Drinking them up, sucking them down, smoking them if you got them. Captain the Company in the morning on a Thursday. Slick Vic is the more news you can use. Brought to you this hour by the station that is always in the mix, Rhythm96.com, with our girl DJ Rachel, DJ Joey G, and DJ Action Diego in the mix all day long. Stocks fell on Wall Street Wednesday after a highly anticipated report on inflation turned out to be even worse than expected. The S&P was 0.8% lower in early trading, and Treasury yields jumped as expectations built for the Federal Reserve to hike interest rates drastically to slow the nation's rocketing inflation. The Dow Jones was down 260 points as of 9:57 a.m. and finished over 500 points lower. Inflation and the Fed Reserve's response to it have been at the center of Wall Street's sell-off this year. On Wednesday, Sri Lanka President Gotabaya Rajapaksa and his wife fled the country, slipping away only hours before he promised to resign under pressure from protesters enraged by a devastating economic crisis. The crowds quickly turned their ire on the prime minister, who was made the acting president in his absence. Sri Lanka has been engripped in an economic disaster for several months, which has triggered several shortages of food and fuel and is now beset by political chaos. Thousands of protesters who had anticipated that Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe will be appointed acting president rallied outside of his office compound, and some scaled some walls as the crowd roared to support and tossed water bottles to those charging in. U.S. and European allies are joining forces to put a cripple on the Russian economy. European allies of the United States plan to follow the Biden administration and take steps to stop their use of Russian oil by the end of the year. A move some economists say could cause the supply of oil worldwide to drop and push prices as high as $200 a barrel. That risk has the U.S. and its allies seeking to establish a buyer's cartel to control the price of Russian oil. G7 leaders had tentatively agreed to back a cap on the price of Russian oil, meaning that participating countries would agree to purchase the oil at a lower than market rate. Look, I don't care what y'all do at this time, long as y'all can get gas to about $3.50, $3.25. Military delegations from Russia and Ukraine held the government's first face-to-face talks in months Wednesday as they tried to reach an agreement on a UN plan to export blocked Ukrainian grain to world markets through the Black Sea. Turkish military officials and UN envoys also took part in the meeting that took place in Istanbul. It focused on finding a way to get millions of tons of grain sitting in silos amid the war in Ukraine shipped out of the country's ports towards the Mediterranean. The war has trapped about 22 million tons of grain inside of Ukraine, according to Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky. And that's what's up in the world we live in. I will talk to you throughout the remainder of the show today. Now, while I get my beverage, the captain will get your weather report for this morning.
I'm laughing that Slick Vic was talking about the Black Sea. I want to know if there's a White Sea. We'll ask the angry white guy about that one coming up shortly. All right, on flight 2452, let's talk about the weather this hour. Toronto is checking in at 70 degrees. D.C. is at 80. Kansas City with Johnny Brooklyn. I don't know what the temperature is there. He's pissed that they effed up his house while he was gone, so I guess we'll hear about that a little later. San Francisco with Doc and the gang. It's 60 on the outside. L.A. with the freeways at 70. There is no Interstate 70 in L.A. There's a 5, there's a 10, there's a 101, there's a 15, there's a 5, and all that other good stuff. And in Orlando, my God, it's already 85. 94 later today. Right here on Captain and Company in the Morning. TKA, Saturday night. Down at Amway for the Freestyle Explosion. Hell, maybe we should get Mick Dolan to go with us. That should be fun. Mick Dolan hanging out with all those Latina honeys. Oh my God. That's trouble.
Break them up.
Thirsty Thursday.
Break 'em up.
flooding in Virginia, outside the DMV. Yes. Do you know what the DMV is, Mick Dolan?
The demilitarized zone?
No, it's Delaware, or D.C., Maryland, and Virginia.
Really?
DMV, yeah. We will be up there September 10th through the 13th.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
Yeah. Going up to hang out with the Jacksonville Jaguars as they take on my former football team.
What are we calling them now?
I'm not going to call it the Schmucks. You know what? I think Dan Snyder is a schmuck. I really do. I need some money. I would take that team. I would buy the team, put them back in D.C., down at RFK Stadium, and I would bring the name back.
Yeah.
Because
piss a lot of people off.
Hey, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's a black guy on the side of the helmet. When you look at the Redskin logo,
it is.
That's a brother. They ain't no look. That did not look like no Indian. That looked like a brother from over there in Anacostia. Go across South Capitol Street Bridge and go into Anacostia. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Also, we're going to hang out with Preacher Man from EU.
Yeah.
He said we're going to get together.
Yeah.
And also going to see Kayla's godfather, the guy that got me involved in all of this.
Who's that?
Don Washington.
That's her godfather.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yes.
I forget about, godfathers
yeah.
and godsons and all that.
Lots of things going on up there in D.C.
Yeah.
When we go up September the 10th.
Raise a little hell.
Absolutely. I've got to.
Yeah, well,
You know, because
it's in your genes.
Yeah, well, I want to go up on Capitol Hill, which is really not a hill,
Yeah.
and prove this to people. This is not a hill. The hills are around.
People are dying to know about
Yes,
that.
they've got to know about that. All right. The Angry White Man on the flight deck. Mick Dolan on flight 2452. What's going on, brother?
Hey, another day in paradise.
You know, Johnny Brooklyn got home okay and in one piece. He also got a chance to
How was the wedding?
see Dr. Jerome. Oh, my God. Hot Coals was off the chain, George Cole. And if you don't remember George Coles, let me see if I can bring up, let's see, that would be Mixol. There it is. This is what the DJ sounded like for the wedding reception.
You're listening to resident mixologist
Captain and Company in the morning.
in the mix.
I mean, in the mix, that part, not the dropped-in part that says Captain and Company, but the rest of it. Yeah, George Coles came up and, oh my God, he provided pictures, had a photo booth. The food was off the chain from Sonny's.
Yeah.
No ribs, though. And then I found out...
What do you mean no ribs?
No ribs. Then I
Why?
also found out, and the press secretary who's listening up there in Staten Island right now, she was like, well, what did they do with all the food that was left over?
Yeah.
Do you know that they ended up throwing away the food? They didn't ask anybody if we wanted a plate to go.
Oh.
Man, I would have took some
There's
of that
there's probably a legal reason for that. The catering company, Sonny's or whatever.
Well, bull crap. If I paid for food, you're going to let me take the food home. Come on, man. No wonder he was...
You got to remember about liabilities. Everybody's got liabilities. They're scared to death. They don't want to get sued. And so...
Johnny said...
Wait, what?
He told me as we were going to the airport that all that food got thrown away. They didn't even ask, did we want to go back through the line to eat?
Wow.
I'm like, what the is going on?
Well, maybe they took it and did something else with it.
They probably took it and put it in their damn refrigerator. He paid for
Well,
it.
yeah.
I mean, my God.
And no ribs?
No rib.
How's that?
Because I was told that if they had catered ribs, that it costs more money for ribs than it does for pulled pork and God, what was the other thing we had? Like
brisket?
No, we didn't even have brisket.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we didn't even have chicken.
Whoa. So
Well,
it was
I'm
pulled
glad.
pork and something else.
I'm glad we didn't have chicken.
Did you have okra?
Okra?
Okra.
No okra. They had mac and cheese, and they had green beans, and they had
Collards?
no collards, nothing like. Come on, man, that's Sonny's. That's not Broman's barbecue. That's white man's barbecue.
Oh, okay. We got white man's barbecue.
No, and no disrespect, but
there's a difference.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
You got to get somebody who knows how to cook. And he's got to be with the big pork belly, you know what I mean, gut hanging over.
Look the part.
I got to look that part. Yeah, I got to talk like that. Yeah, we got barbecue now.
There you go.
I got some real.
Where's that joint over on
I got some
436?
chicken. Oh, you're talking about oh God.
Here, 1792.
That's
It's still.
Yes, and
still
look,
there?
look. I gotta say it before she comes running in here. That's Uncle Jones.
Yeah. That's
Uncle
it.
Jones is still cooking barbecue.
Where? There?
Yeah. Okay. You know
I
where?
thought that was a fancy ass.
Yes,
restaurant.
you know the rest. Oh well, he owns all that property.
Yeah.
So what he did was he tore down the place because his kids, well, you know, they didn't know how to act.
Yeah.
And so he sold that restaurant, the building,
Yeah.
or leased it to the people that have the restaurant.
Yeah.
And right next to it, in the parking lot, he's got his little red wagon selling barbecue.
Really?
Still there. Uncle
for him.
Jones is, God,
Good for him. That was
he's
good
got to
stuff.
be
100.
at least, if not 90, if not 100.
Wow.
And still selling barbecue right off of 436.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you're here
Well,
in
it's a recession. You can't retire. So
yeah,
you gotta
so if
keep
you're up in the
selling.
Springs, stop by
Yeah.
and get some of that barbecue.
Yeah.
All right, 43 after the hour. I know you got to run and get your phone. I see that Johnny
Yeah.
Brooklyn's chiming in.
Yeah,
I got it.
yeah,
I got
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it. It's Friday night, and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side, so I reach for my 40 and I turn it up. Designated driver, take the keys to my truck. Hit the shop 'cause I'm faded. Honey's in the streets, say money, oh we made it. It feels so good in my hood tonight. The summertime skirts and the guys ain't canine. All the gangbangers forgot about the drive-by. You gotta get your groove on before you go get paid. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kind of buzzed and it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip the track, bring the old school back. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. All hands are in the air and wave 'em from here to there. If you're an OG Mac or a wannabe player, you see the hood's been good to me ever since I was a lowercase G. But now I'm a big G. The girls see I got the money, $100 bills, y'all. If you were from where I'm from, then you would know that I gotta get mine in a big black truck. You can get yours in a 6-4. Whatever it is, the party's underway. So tip up your cup and throw your hands up and let me hear the party say, I'm kind of buzzed, it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. This is how we do it. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. Let's flip the track, bring the old school back. This is how we do it. I'm kind of buzzed, it's all because this is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. Nobody does. YNB, SCC. This is how we do it. I'll never come back on an old school track. This is how we do it. Check it out. Once upon a time in 94, Montel made no money and life show was slow. And all they said was 6'8" he stood. And people thought the music that he made was good. They lived the DJ and Paul was his name. He came up to money, this is what he said. You and OG are gonna make some cash. Sell 1,000,000 records and we're making the dash. Oh, I'm buzzing the club. This is how we do it. South Central does it like nobody does. To all my neighbors, you got much flavor. This is how we do it. I'll never come back on an old school track. This is how we do it. I'm kind of buzzed, it's all because South Central does it like nobody does. Nobody does. Oh, it's It's your birthday.
On flight 2452, let's talk about birthdays on the 14th of July. Former President Gerald R. Ford. Today would have been his birthday, same as William Hanna, like Hanna and Barbera, like, well, think of a cartoon that's good. A classic cartoon, and they probably did it. Jamie Lynch, 62 years young, from the TV show Glee. Conor McGregor celebrating his 37th birthday. Rosie Greer. Born on this day, Lee Elder, the first brother to play golf in the Masters. Today would have been his birthday. Ken Burrow, 00. Played for the Oilers back in the day. Tommy Mottola, who messed around with Mariah Carey. How do I know? Well, we'll ask, how about Maurice Starr? And Taboo, Jamie Gomez from the Black Eyed Peas. Today is her birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Birthdays are like chocolate chip cookies. If you think about how many you've had, it makes you kind of sick.
Gonna hear from the Angry White Man as well as a special, well, it's not a special birthday call, but we're gonna talk to Johnny Brooklyn so he can clarify who got that damn food. Right here on Captain Company in the Morning. Thirsty Thursday. Drink 'em up, drink 'em down, smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Boots with the ghost feathers. I brought the squad with me, Diana. Singing and dancing all in the rain. I just wanna have a good time. Turn around, kick then pop. Cross your legs, turn around and clap. Shuffle to the left, let's glide now. Drop it down low. Step on them, kick on them, something you.
All right, before I let go, actually, we have 48 more shows before our 25th or 20. I can't even talk. See, this is what happens when you
drink too much.
Yes. The 25 flight number 2500. There you go. Looking forward to that. Also, we've got 48 more days before we're on the bird to D.C.
You got your calendar all handy, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
You want to know why? Because somebody told me, press secretary says, I never seem to tell her what's going on. Yeah. And she's the press secretary, so she's supposed to know And I'm like,
Yeah, somebody's slacking.
yeah, I've got it all situated. Now, speaking of people that talking all out of turn, first of all, Mick Dolan with the microphone that he keeps moving while we're live. Are you fine?
What, right here?
Yeah. Are you fine?
Like
okay.
this.
Yeah. Why don't you?
Okay.
And Reese is all in your mouth.
I know it.
He did that to Tony yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, and Tony was freaking out, and that was kind of funny.
It's kind of a large dog.
He's not a dog person. I love that, man. I was like, what's up, Reese? Just don't tongue me.
It's on the show with us would be
Knows the schedule.
Yeah, the schedule, and then so let's give him those DJ Snake round of applause. I know I got it over here. It's
somewhere.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay.
Here, let me move the mic.
Okay, so Johnny Brooklyn is back home, and maybe he could clarify about the food. You know, there are people that are really upset. We're upset.
The pulled pork
that they
was
didn't
good.
Get,
right?
No, I don't.
Well, so nobody, you just make your own?
No, yes.
What?
No, I'm waiting for you to give me.
No, but hold on. If y'all swear you know so much from the Midwest, what's that?
The barbecue isn't cooked by the DJ.
Well, see, Mick Dolan, you
In a hot box like we were.
had to get.
That's bad for you, though.
Yeah, you would have had to put alcohol on everybody.
But listen, it's went out baking like muffins up in there.
Now you're talking about the venue, right?
Yeah.
Because,
right.
Because let me tell you something. Where you guys stayed at, the Holiday
Yeah,
Inn
we had
Express.
a power outage there too.
Let me tell
I
you
was
this.
out like a light myself, so I
this-
slept right through that power outage.
This Holiday Inn Express, Mick Dolan, was the best Holiday Inn I've ever stayed in.
Really?
I mean, our room was oh my God, this is why I'm staying in Crystal. God, what do they call it?
River?
You know, Crystal City.
Yeah.
Out between Reagan International and the Pentagon. I mean, I can walk once I get off the plane right to where I'm staying. I'm staying from now on in Holiday Inn Expresses. That place was the bomb.
You think they were all like that?
They gotta be.
Well, yeah, you'd hope.
Conditions will vary.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But I mean, this one was off the chain.
Yeah.
They even had a
Yeah,
chaise.
we lucked out.
They had a chaise lounge in the room.
So what?
So if your mother-in-law came along, you sleep over there.
And yeah, you got something to do.
Yes.
I know that thing's soft.
So
in action, but
the
that's neither here nor
barbecue,
there.
there was no ribs.
No ribs.
It was too hot. What else?
Oh, the little kid that was dancing.
Yeah.
Justin, I believe. His
Oh
name.
yeah, Jason.
Jason. I knew it started with a J. Give me a break. But that kid, he literally stole the wedding reception. And he
Shout
posted
out
on.
to Jason if you and your mama are listening this morning.
That
Jenny.
was absolutely hilarious. That kid
That
was
was-
So
everywhere.
he had some steps.
Yes, he
Absolutely
had some
no fear of social
Well, there
events
you
or
go.
nothing. He was out there
So
kicking
a star was born.
Yes.
All right.
And so the wedding I thought the wedding was nice. I thought the
it.
reception.
He broke the ice for everyone. He broke the ice.
The reception was good.
Yeah.
I mean, if he had the AC going, I would have said it was excellent.
Yeah. That's all it
Right,
needed.
right. It should have been, nipply cold in there.
But Johnny was happy because I kept asking him, "Are you everything all right?" I mean,
Johnny was happy because his daughter.
Yeah, I'm
that's
fine.